Hello, I just wanted to pop on and let you guys know what I've been up to. I've been working on the Spring Around 22 prompts that April and some of her friends have been working on. It's really helping me go through my stash and my scraps and just be creative with that. My challenge has been not printing out other stuff and just working on what I have, and I found a bunch of stuff I had buried in my room. So that's been good. But the prompts are here, and each day there's a different prompt, and she has different creators on different days showing what they're working on. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing. I've been meaning to catch up with this, but we've had some challenges up here with snowstorms and different things taking out the power. And a couple of days ago we had a 70-degree day, and it was beautiful, and I was outside enjoying that. But anyway, so the first prompt is bloom, and I made this tag. It shows a flower blooming, and there's some other buds getting ready to bloom, so that's why I made this, and a beautiful process of becoming. So that seemed like the perfect thing for that. The second day is sunshine, and I didn't have anything already printed with sunshine, so I got into these watercolors that I've had forever and I've never used. So that was fun, and I had a little tag that says sunshine there, and I just tucked this in there. And I actually already had this made up out of a book page, so I got to use that. So that was fun. I think I've learned how to do this from Liz the Paper Project, from something she did a while ago. The next day was tulips, so I made a couple of clusters with that prompt with tulips, and these were some things that I had. I used some stamping here and some old things I had printed out here. Day 4 was butterflies, something I have a lot of, so I made a couple of tags with butterflies. This is actually a napkin you can barely see on there, and then a butterfly tag there. Day 5 was seedling, and that was another day where I didn't have something ready-made, so I went ahead and drew a seedling on a card, and I backed that with some tea stain paper and made a little card for that. And I think I did some more of the watercolors on there too. Got to play with those a little bit too. So that was seedling. Day 6 was green, and at some point my printer was acting up and it printed a lot of things in kind of a green tone, so I got to use up some of that stuff. So I made some little pockets here and tucked in some things. I think that was one of the tags that printed out with a kind of a green hue, so I tucked in some things here. So those will be ready to just stick in a book when I'm ready to use those. And here's another one that I made, but I made this layered tag to go with it, and that's another one of those green things, so that'll come in handy at some point. Day 7 was bunny, and my husband likes these big bunny ears chocolates for Easter, and I cut these out last year, but I figured these would be fun little cards to stick in something. And this one actually has a little tuck spot back here with the little poem that came with it. So I thought those would be cute to stick in something at some point. So that's that. Day 8 is basket, and I found this little picture of a basket in a catalog, and it brought back some really good memories of my grandmother. She had one of these glass baskets, so I made this little card and remembered her. So that brought back some really good memories for that one. Day 9 was garden, and I made this big master board of lots of things that are in my garden. This is the second year we've been in this house, so last summer was the first summer we had, and we got to see everything pop up, and foxglove was a nice surprise. We have snowdrops, and they just popped up this year. I noticed them a couple of days ago when it was really warm, so those are nice. We get the black-eyed Susans. There's some beautiful red tulips along the side of the house. We get the daffodils. Rhubarb popped up, and I'd never had that before, and I made some wonderful rhubarb crisp. I planted some bleeding hearts. I'm hoping to see those this year. And there's a huge raspberry patch here, which I just love. I was working on that the other day. And so I tried to make a master board of all the things in my garden. and I'll be cutting that up to make things with at some point. And day 10 is the last one that I'm going to talk about today, and that was umbrella, and that was something I didn't have too many things to work with, but I did find this replica of a painting that showed people on the beach with umbrellas, and I just made this little booklet from scraps, and I figure I can tuck that into a book at some point. So I'm trying to make different types of things with all the various pieces I have. I'm trying to be creative with these prompts, and that's where I'm at with day 10. I'm way behind, but yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying spring. It's finally starting to feel like spring here, and I'll be back with the next 10 soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.